Hello, Pisces crew. Welcome to Zeus Angel Mystic Tarot. I pulled some cards for you. I pulled the Celtic Cross specifically. So I'm going to get into your reading here. I do want to advise you to check your rising sign placement. Okay, so let's get into it. This is a Celtic Cross. I'm going to specifically pull whoever's on your mind once I go through the Celtic Cross. All right. So in the recent past here, the mirror, justice, the justice card. This is Libra energy, the energy of a relationship that might have been slightly imbalanced. The thing is that relationships will mirror back to you who you are, whether you want to admit it or not. They are mirror reflections of your subconscious. So if you don't think very highly of yourself, that's going to be mirrored back to you in the way that you're treated in your relationships, in all relationships. Okay. So now I did want to know, why is the mirror coming out in the past? What is it that you shined a light on that you didn't know before? Some of you could have done some investigating on the internet with the Page of Swords, found some things out about someone. Ace of Swords, right? You went to old Google there, you looked this person up, you found out some stuff. Okay, you gained some clarity. The Justice card, through the looking glass, Page of Swords, becoming curious, Ace of Swords, getting the answers that you need that might have been hidden from you. Okay, so I feel like right now in your mind space, you could be realizing that this person who you've got some clarity on, you got curious, you asked some questions, you found out on the internet, or what have you, the manipulator. So some of you guys are wondering if you were being manipulated by someone. Um, Manipulation isn't always bad. You know, when you take clay that hasn't been molded and you put it in your hands to shape it into something, that's called manipulating something. So some of you guys could be trying to make something happen for yourself, or you're wondering if somebody here, pulled the wool over your eyes. We'll see why that's there. At the center of your reading is the Page of Wands. Amazing. Getting curious, getting good news. What's crossing that is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you could have met somebody new here, but I also feel like you're investigating something here. You're trying to research something here. You're trying to open your eyes to something. It could be work related, or a new love relationship. I do feel like you have the Three of Swords and the blockage, which some of you guys, bridges are meant to burn. There are certain bridges in your life that are meant to burn. Okay, some things, if it causes you pain, harmony, or if you get rejected, that rejection is a blessing. So I see, how you hear about those banned books, or they go through the library and they burn books that aren't meant to be read. Well, you read the book that was banned. You read the book that they were trying to hide from you. You found some things out, and it's got you questioning, wanting to know more. Okay. 100% you could have learned that somebody has a past here. I don't know. But Page of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles in reverse, to me is like, I need to know more information. I do hear you. I do see you here in the future. Knowledge. I think that you're going to be getting some answers to something here. Okay. And I don't know. This is a big brain on here, and it's knowledge. So I don't know. I can see this in a lot of different ways. Some of you guys are learning more about someone you just met. It could be that, you're learning more to do better in your job because we have the Emperor showing up. So you could be connecting with an Aries. A Hierophant is a Taurus, could be Aries, could be Taurus. I just feel like you're like, I need to know more. I wanna commit to this. I don't know if I know enough yet. The Hierophant says I need to take a more traditional approach. Maybe I need to slow down. Maybe I need to go on some dates. Maybe I need to ask some questions. Maybe I need to do some research. Okay, because I feel like some of you could be connecting to someone new. We are in Mercury retrograde though, so tarot likes to pull past energy. I don't know where you are on the timeline of this, but the world card to me would suggest that there is something that you're closing out. We are in the year number 9. The world comes out a lot because, I mean, it's been coming out a lot lately because we are closing up cycles and it's the end of the year. So I don't know. There could be something that you like. Some of you guys could have like graduated college or now moving on, something like that, or closed out a cycle with someone because you found out some stuff about them or because they hurt you. It's going to be different for all of you, okay? But I do feel like in your strengths here, Knight of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be in a very cold place, but this to me says that you might take your time to get somewhere. You could have some Earth in your chart. You'll get there, okay? You're resourceful. You'll land on your feet. Whatever happens, because I really feel like you're going to be coming out of this stuck energy. You could have been in limbo. All right, we have the Hanged Man. This is actually your energy, but it came out in reverse. So some of you guys, if you were stuck in your head, I feel this energy of you trying to get unstuck, trying to get out of your head, trying to get out more. There is an energy here of you pursuing something that really makes you feel good, really lights you up here. 9 of Cups. This is your energy also. This is water sign energy. So you could be having some drinks with friends or something like that. So there is a warning here not to overspend. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Don't spend beyond your means here because I feel like money could be slow at this time. Okay. And I feel like you could be feeling that. All right. So what I want to know, and this is your energy at the bottom. Like I know already. Like I found out some things that my intuition was already telling me. Like I already knew that I probably shouldn't trust that person, or I already knew that I needed to study something to get a promotion. This is just you and your power, okay? Imagination, High Priestess, being a Pisces. Like I know stuff, all right? I might not let on what I know, but I know when I feel it. Some of you guys could be using your creativity, tapping into your creativity at this time to get you out of a stuck kind of energy. Okay, so I want to know why this 3 of Swords is here in the blockage. Some of you guys, I don't know what. I do feel like you could be struggling for finances right now, struggling in that area. Things could be slow. But I do feel like you are going to be learning something here in the future, committing to doing better for yourself. So let's see. Why is the 3 of Swords here? 8 of Cups. Yeah, I definitely feel this is some past energy. You still have some pain in your heart. And sometimes when we have unprocessed pain, it does affect our money flow because we're in this energy of lack. I know that sounds like spiritual woo woo, but no, what it is that like, you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. Like you're just disconnected from this earthly plane because your heart was hurt. So, and it could even be like you got a lot of job rejections as well. But why is this? Because I do feel like there is some kind of commit. If it isn't that you're trying to, you know, because we have knowledge here, which to me, this is the High Priest or the Hierophant in this deck is knowledge, which is like spiritual institutions. But I do feel like this could be a commitment. It's either a commitment here or you're committing to a career path that's going to get you out of something. So let's see what this is here for. You could also have been connecting to an Aries, like I said before. Some of you could have issues with your father. All right, so what's going on here? And I will pull your person. I'm going to just see what's going on in this Celtic cross. Why is this coming out? Why the Emperor and the Hierophant? Some of you could have given your power away in a relationship here. Yeah, I do feel like some of you guys, there were power dynamics at play in a previous relationship that you could have cycled out. Okay. 6 of Cups, King of Swords. And I do feel like you could have been connecting to an air sign. The 6 of Cups, the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very emotional. The King of Swords is very like closed off and detached. So I felt like you could have been met here, with somebody who didn't give you what you needed. The Pisces, you're just like so romantic and you need that in a relationship. Okay. King of Swords. You could both be ignoring each other because we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom. The Queen of Swords is the divorcee or somebody who, has been hurt. Like I've been hurt before. I've put my heart on my sleeve and I don't want to do that again. So let's see. Let's get into your person's feelings. Let's get into it because it does look like Page of Wands. You could be getting some good news here in regards to work or career, or you could be talking to somebody new. There could be an age difference here as well. With 2 pages coming out, that to me would suggest a new offer or an age difference. Could also be a lack of messaging with someone. So let's see who is surrounding Pisces right now. Who is surrounding Pisces right now? Ooh. Could be we have the Empress and the Queen of Wands. So it could be a Taurus. We were getting Taurus and Aries energy before. So there could be a Taurus or Aries around you. But I feel like this is someone that you're very attracted to. All right. With the Queen of Wands and the Empress, this is like this person couldn't get any more attractive if they tried. So there is someone around you. Could be a feminine. Doesn't have to be. Tarot is genderless. Okay. So how does this person feel about Pisces? Not a lack for trying. That could be very confident. I think this person wants more energy from you. 6 of Pentacles. All right. Give me more on their feelings. I'm telling you, you both could be hurt. I'm telling you. I feel like King of Swords, Queen of Swords. That's a divine counterpart. You have the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. I think that you guys are both feeling hurt. So what happened here? Because I am feeling like you guys started a new chapter here. The World. So this could be, I don't know. It's almost like the end of things, or we're really not talking anymore. But we're both hurt. We both got hurt. Somebody was overthinking this. And you know what? The justice card came out in the past. And here it is again. So Eight of Swords. I feel like somebody here was heavily overthinking things. There was probably an imbalance in the relationships due to one person's inaction or inability to express something here. Okay. Give me more on the 8 of Swords and the blockage. Somebody could have been in another commitment. That's always the case. I mean, that's always a possibility. Man, I'm stuttering. All right, so we have the 6 of Wands and the Tower. Somebody could have broken off this relationship rather quickly. The Tower, 6 of Wands. It's like someone just retreated. They just stopped putting in effort. Okay, let's see if this person's going to take any actions in November. Will this person take any actions towards Pisces in November? So don't get it twisted. This person's just as hurt as you. It's this funny feeling of like, even though, because I don't know who's who here. You guys you're mirroring each other. And I think that's why the mirror came out, because you're both like, no. I don't want anything to do with that person. I don't care. I think that you're both mirroring each other. What are they going to do? Let's see. What are they going to do, if anything? What are they going to do, if anything? Listen, I'm laughing because this is not what I expected. I did not see that coming. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups. That you can't really get any better when it comes to actions. I cannot guarantee that all of you guys are going to have someone pop out of nowhere and say, I want to start a family with you. But that certainly could happen because the Wheel of Fortune is destiny. It's divine destiny. It's divine change. And the 10 of Cups is like the happiest card next to the sun. Um, I, I don't think this is going to happen overnight. The Wheel of Fortune to me suggests that there is time in this. I don't think that you just met this person. There could be an age difference because to me, it's like coming out like Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, immature. It seems like it's a new connection because I think it's one of those that like maybe didn't all the way go anywhere, and somebody got triggered here. So this is gonna change course. Okay, give me more on their actions. Now the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Cups, as far as timeline goes, this could happen in January. So it might not happen in November. Okay, let's see. Give me more on their actions. Give me more on their actions. Ooh, 2 of Wands. This person's planning something. This is discovery, but it's also waiting. I told you this isn't happening right now. I feel like this person is making plans on how to approach you. 2 of Wands. There could be distance. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. They're bitter. There's this energy of I've been burned before. Maybe they went through a bitter divorce, or they're tying up loose ends in a relationship, something like that. So they're not giving you like that warm, fuzzy feeling right now. Let's see what the outcome is. What's the outcome here for Pisces and this person? Ooh, this is your energy. You showed up twice. I told you this person has got their back turned towards you, but this is the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups. Just because they have their back turned towards you does not mean they don't care about you. They don't love you. They do, Pisces. I'm telling you, I don't know. If you are coming to this reading and you're just like, that person was so abusive and blah, 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 this probably isn't for you. I mean, I am feeling like there is some pain, there is some rejection, but it's coming from both sides. So this is one of those scenarios where both of y'all got hurt, both of y'all have your back turned. Um, I don't know how this is going to happen, but because it just looks like somebody's not ready to reveal how they feel. I don't know why. I'm picking up on a stubbornness. You really could be dealing with an Aries or a Taurus. It doesn't have to be. It can be any sign. We have Pisces here. Wow. What is this person's intentions? I mean, geez. I feel like the thing is, I feel like this person really thought ahead. They thought about a real relationship with you. They thought about, you know, having kids and moving in. They thought about all of that. So I feel like what's happening here is they're like, I don't want to come forward. I don't want to offer this because they were disappointed somehow. You know what I mean? That's making any sense. Give me more on this person's intention. Four of Pisces. Ah, Four of Pentacles. They haven't let go of this. If you think that they've let go of this, they really haven't. And they're just sitting there thinking about everything. Hello, hi. The Four of Cups in this deck is contemplation. The Four of Cups is the Buddha sitting under the tree. It's like they have all of these other available opportunities for them, but they're thinking about that one cup that they really want that they can't get over. No promises here, you guys, but this reading is saying that they want to start, they want something with you. They want it all with you. I'm not sure how we got from, I learned some stuff. I don't know if I want to talk to you to let's get married. It's not quite happening yet. There's a delay here. Okay. I don't know. There's some kind of stubbornness on this person's part. I feel like they could, if this is a masculine person, I feel like they're the type to want to have things their way because the Emperor came out. That's why I said, oh, if you're not dealing with an Aries or a Taurus, I'd be very surprised. And that energy is slow as well. Like the energy of a Taurus is really, really, they're slow to commit. So I don't feel like this is happening tomorrow, but I do feel like this person loves you and they're hurt. They're hurt. That's why they're acting this way. And they're thinking about you a lot. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're scared to offer this to you because I think that they know that they hurt your feelings. We have the Hierophant, but the Hierophant and the Five of Pentacles, I do feel like you guys, I don't know, there is no Ten of Swords. There's nothing to me that would suggest that you had a breakup. I mean, I don't know all of your guys' story, but Five of Pentacles is saying somebody here does feel as though that they were abandoned at one point or another. They could have ignored you. Okay, I don't know, but there's an offer here. This person is somebody here is offering their hand while the other person is ignoring it. This happens sometimes, when one person's not quite ready to commit and they reject them and the other one's like, oh, I'm ready now, but they're like, yeah, but you rejected me, so why would I accept it now? And I'm not saying that's exactly your story, but I'm just getting like a back and forth energy, like and I'm also getting like a standoff energy, like who's gonna bend first. Okay. Oh wow. And there are some fears here. There are some fears. This person, Ace of Swords reverse, I think this person is afraid that you're going to cuss them out. They're afraid. Okay. All right. Interesting. I want to get a deeper dive. Let's see. For those of you who that didn't relate to, let's get a different storyline. Because that was really kind of specific. And I was like confused. But are you in a commitment or are you not in one? Okay. Let's see. For those of you who are not in a commitment or not thinking of anybody, are single and wanting something new, how y'all doing? Thank you so much for coming out. I don't know. Is it your reading? Okay. Let's see. What is going on for the Pisces crew? I've got Pisces Sun in my tropical sign, so I know what it's like to be a Pisces, or you just love so much. You just love love. You're a lover of love. And you have this depth of emotion that is unparalleled. Whether you have Pisces in your sun, moon, or rising, okay, a lot of you guys are still stuck on someone from the past. I'm Six of Cups. This is the retrograde energy. Okay, the retrograde energy of reminiscing. I don't know if this is like your childhood sweetheart. I don't know, but I'm trying to pull new energy and it's telling me you're not over something here. Six of Cups. All right. This is water sign energy. Who could be coming in for Pisces? Anything new here? Ah, I feel like you're in an independent energy right now. Nine of Cups. Some of you, this could be a drinker, but I don't know. I feel like this is telling me like that you're giving off this energy of I'm good by myself. And I feel like it could be a defense mechanism because your heart's, still kind of stuck in the past there. You don't have any girlfriends, no job. I'm sorry. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. So yeah, I'm picking up on, so listen, if you really, really want something new, then we'll have to close things out with the past. That's just kind of the way it works. Nine of Cups. Ooh, the Lovers. Okay, I knew it. I knew it. The reason, I don't know where you are in your timeline, okay? But the Lovers comes in when there is a relationship that has a lot of obstacles and it's not easy to get this relationship to happen. Potentially you could be dealing with someone very different from yourself, or, because in this deck the Lovers is a human and an alien, and it says on here, their passion brought war to the galaxy. Uh-oh. This is one of those relationships that's hot to handle, too hot to handle. It could feel like you've had past lives with this individual. Wow. So that's probably why you can't move on from it. So, some of you there could be a drinker, I don't know, but Pisces, you guys are known to indulge a little, and this is your energy, Neptune energy. So, yeah, I don't know. There's a really strong connection here. And with the Lovers card, it's just like this is one of those relationships where you really have to choose it over everything else because there's a lot of changes that would have to be made for it to work. Okay. So I feel like this is probably the reason why you haven't met someone new. Some of you guys, I think that you feel as though you're going to end up with this person no matter what happens, and that's why you haven't let it go. Okay, the Ten of Cups came out twice here. This might be your divine counterpart. We did get the King of Queen of Swords. I don't want to promise to anyone that it's going to happen. I hate making those promises, but this is probably for that one Pisces out there who is like, no, I met my person. I can't let them go. I'm really mad at them right now. They hurt me. I hurt them. But yeah, I'm telling you, this is a relationship that's not easy. It challenges you, and I think that's why the mirror came out, because this could be someone who, like, challenges you in ways that you didn't expect, but also potentially, even though it could feel like you guys are very different, you have a lot of similarities. Like, there's, like, the way that they upset you is potentially something that you would do. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry about it, okay? So, 10 of Wands, there's a lot of obstacles in the path here. 10-10 on the table. I feel like some of you guys, things might not change for you until 2026, especially if it's this particular person, because I don't feel like they're making a lot of moves right now, even though they have this idea in their head, that they want to be with you. I don't see it happening overnight. I feel like it could happen next year. Yeah, because you're between two worlds right now. The Two of Pentacles shows up. The Two of Pentacles and the Lovers is like, I'm caught up in things. I'm too caught up in things right now to really pursue that relationship. And literally on here, the Two of Pentacles says, trapped between two realities. Can she keep her balance? Because this kind of relationship, it tests everything. And it's almost like one of those relationships where you have to move for, you have to quit your job for, or like just there's some kind of heavy upheaval, or there could be like you could be tested to communicate more. It's going to push you outside your comfort zone. And I'm not sure if you guys are ready for that, because you have one foot in your past life and another foot in this alter reality where you have the white picket fence and all that. Okay? If you haven't met this person yet, you'll know what I'm saying when you meet them, because I feel like a lot of you are thinking like, no, 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 no way. I got so hurt. There's no way. That's not happening for me. Okay, so then you probably haven't met them yet, because this is major. You are destined to have divine love, and especially if you're a Pisces, because Pisces, you guys, I said this already, you are very, very, very romantic. You wear your heart on your sleeve, but you also have this spiritual depth. And, you know, that's like so beautiful. So it's going to happen, you guys. I'm telling you. Hello, hello, hi. I just did an Aquarius reading. It was actually really sad. You could check it out though. Okay, so I don't know if I need to say anything more. What happened? Because it's just pulling past energy. It is. If you haven't met this person yet, then potentially you're gonna meet someone who checks all the boxes but really challenges you. And it might even be one of those relationships where you do talk about marriage and children, like traditional. Ah! A lot of you guys are in this energy right now. The Five of Pentacles came out twice. So some of you could be feeling very abandoned. And I'm not going to say, oh, that person who hurt you is coming back. Because for some of you, yes. Some of you, though, you'll know when you meet this person, okay? Because they're not going to be an abuser. They're not going to make you feel bad. I mean, small little hurts is different than somebody completely abandoning you, because I feel like a lot of you guys could be in this Five of Pentacles right now, feeling lack, feeling like it's not going to happen. And I'm telling you it is. With this reading, it absolutely is. And there's that Three of Swords again, telling you. I'm sending out a big hug to you, because this card came out like 3 times. You got your feelings hurt, you got rejected, someone broke your heart. We've all had that happen. And you guys, even more so than others, because you really put your heart out there. You fall easily for people. Okay, so is this a past person? Of course, like I said, this is a general reading. For some of you are going to end up with someone who's ignoring you right now, or you're ignoring. Yeah, there it is. I'm telling you, oof. The King of Swords came out twice. Some of you guys are meant to be with, because the story that I'm telling here today is very specific, and it's of 2 people who are just like had it with each other, are just like annoyed with each other. Okay. And I do feel like it's destined. And you're going to be starting a new cycle. Okay. We all are. We're starting a new cycle. It's the end of the year. We're going to celebrate that. There is going to be a huge change. It's going to be a 180. You probably won't expect it. Right now, you're feeling hurt. You're feeling lost. And some of you guys could be Groundhog Day, living the same day every day, doing the same thing, feeling stuck, feeling hurt. Okay. This is going to change next year. And I can't promise all of you guys are going to have this, but yeah, it's coming for at least a few of you who watch. It's coming. It's going to happen. I love it. Okay, any last advice for anyone who's dealing with this? Ooh. 9 of Wands. So if you are in this Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Three of Swords energy, which is I feel abandoned, I feel hurt, I'm jaded, that you need to let your guard down a little, okay? Because I know that you're in this energy, and I know that you could even be like, I give up, love, I'm done, and potentially scaring people off with the jadedness, or with how you're guarded, maybe even rejecting people. So that has to kind of come down a little, because the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, and they're quick to be defensive, because they've been hurt before. So your advice is to be a little more, how do I put this in a nice way? Try and be that sweet Pisces person that I know that you are, and be a little warmer to people, and it's okay. Eventually you'll find the people that you can trust. Some of you have already met them. They just ticked you off. I don't know exactly what happened. Okay. King of Pentacles. Also, some of you, I think, are having more money coming in. Focus on that right now, because I was picking up on a lot of you guys could be overspending. And I think that there could be somebody younger who comes in to help you. I don't know how. Okay, that came out with the Page of Wands. So just focus on your stability right now. Love is already working. It's already being worked out for you. And some of you have already met that person. The devil. I don't like that. 2 of Cups. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. So don't worry about it, you guys. Focus on your stability right now. Try and mend your heart, because there's something bigger and better for you. All right. Let's get some oracle cards. How y'all doing? How you Pisces doing? Hi. How you doing? Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of you Pisces have met your match, or if you haven't yet, you will. What's that? They're going to match your weird, as they say, or if you're not weird, they're just going to be on your level. Valor. Be courageous. The unmistakable touch of grace will follow us wherever we go. All right. Mhm. I actually did really like your reading. Okay, honor. Care for your soul. Honor the divinity within you by practicing extreme self care. Yes, please do. Love the self. Ah, and faith. Have faith. Every event we experience and every person we meet has been put in our path for a reason, 100%. So, if you're feeling abandoned, if you're feeling hurt, if you're feeling like not enough right now, just know that you are being redirected as things are being orchestrated for your eventually happy ever after. Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming out. I hope this reading elevated your consciousness in some type of way, shape, or form. I'll see y'all later. Bye.